Hey all you wonderful people, today on Project Brainstorm, I just thought I'd share a little story with you guys. And this story is about my first real anime. And so the story begins back in, I think it was junior year? Yeah, it was the end of junior year. And my best friend Alex had been telling me to watch this one anime called My Hero Academia. And he'd been telling me to watch it for about a month. And I just didn't want to. Anime was weird. I didn't like it. I had watched Pokemon when I was a kid. And I actually loved Pokemon. But I just didn't want to watch anime because it was weird. So we were talking one day, and as a joke, I asked him, "Hey, are there hot girls in it?" And he's like, "You're such a Minetta." And I was like, "Who's that? What is a Minetta?" And so he explained to me that Minetta was one of the characters in the show that was always scoping on the girls in the class, the hero class. And I'm like, it's kind of funny. But then I asked him, why is there a class for heroes? So he explained to me a little bit about the show's premise, and I was interested a little bit. So I think a couple days later, I was really bored. So I went onto the internet and I looked up Minetta because I wanted to know a little bit more about this funny character. So I got onto I ended up getting onto the My Hero Wikipedia or wiki and reading about Minetta, and then I'm like, okay, he's not the main character, is he? So I went to Midoriya, which is the main character, and I read about him for a little bit, and I'm like, wow, these characters are pretty cool. They're interesting. Their powers, their quirks are really interesting too. So a couple days later, after that, I was extremely bored. I woke up early. I didn't really know what to do. I think it was during the summer, so I didn't really have anything to do anyway. And I'd heard of Crunchyroll, like, from ads and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I think that's where you can watch anime, right, for free. So I got on Crunchyroll, and I looked up My Hero Academia, because I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this time. So I load up the first episode, and of course the ads play, and they're all really weird ads for like all those weird shows, like Food Wars and stuff. And I was like, do I really want to do this? But I kept going, and I watched the first episode, and it was interesting. And there was actually a meme I had seen with one of the frames from the first episode, and I'm like, hey, that's that meme. I was like, the picture of Leonardo DiCaprio, like, that's it, that's the thing. So that was kind of funny. So I watched the first episode, and it was okay. It was just, exposition. And then I got to, I think it was the 4th or 5th episode. And that's the episode, if you've seen the show, that's the episode with the robot, the zero pointer, when Midoriya finally gets to use his powers. And he jumps up and he punches the zero pointer. And, the show's theme, You Say Run, starts playing, starts blasting. And it's really awesome, and it's a really cool scene. And that scene was at that exact moment when he punched the robot and You Say Run was playing. That was the minute I fell in love with the show. And so yeah, that was my first anime, and I've been watching it ever since. I've watched a bunch more, but I just thought that's kind of a funny story, how I started watching anime in the first place. And So yeah, just thought I'd share that with you guys. I haven't posted in a while, so I thought that'd be fun. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.